Once we cross up and over those peaks, we'll be out of radio range. Check back in here once a day, even if you don't hear from us.
10-4, roger.
How many days until they send somebody to look for us?
They won't.
Are we really gonna ignore the fact that something stole one of those bodies last night?
For the last time. Nothing stole the freaking body.
I saw it.
Then which one is it, Sarah?
I don't know. Whoever was on the end.
Then where are the tracks?
It's been snowing.
This is crazy. There's nothing out there.
Enough already. The last thing we need is to turn on each other. Rice, did you study zoology or something?
It was my minor, yeah.
All right, so do any animals actually live out here?
Sure, some. Bears, snow leopards, sheep, maybe some rodents.
Bears? Snow leopards.
Ashley, if a bear chooses between you and a 200-pound perfect athletic specimen, I think you're okay.
Look, sister, I wouldn't worry. The bears should be hibernating, and we're probably too high up in the mountain for the leopards.
Maybe Sarah saw a bear, who knows? But just to be safe, no one wanders off alone, all right?
Yeah.
I hate to state the obvious, but am I the only one that's noticed Garcia and Andrews haven't come back?
Are you actually suggesting something, Raven, or are you just trying to bore us to death before we freeze?
What I'm suggesting, sweetheart, is that we actually do something. Like hike out of here, instead of waiting for help that may or may not be coming.
We've been over that. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Look, I got a news flash for you, Elway. We're 5,000 miles away from the nearest football field. You're not the captain here. And last I checked, no one's anointed you leader.
Are we about to vote somebody off?
You're right, Raven. They didn't, but they trust me. You know, they may even trust you too, if you ever said or did anything for anyone besides yourself.
It's tense. Very serious.
I'll show you some damn heart.
Anything?
Sure, if you like cardboard.
Peyton.
I guess we have to catch a break sometime, huh? Can't believe we couldn't find one of these in the wing or something. Kira, ask the pilot if there's any more of these.
He died. A while ago.
Okay, well, how should we use them, huh?
There's 2 flares. I say we burn one now, save the other for later.
Well, hold on a second. Firing it now could be wasting it. Besides, I think it'd be more visible at night anyhow.
But they may be looking for us now. I doubt they'll be looking at night. Besides, we can always burn the fuselage at night as a last resort. That they definitely see.
Burn the fuselage? The only thing that's keeping us from freezing to death at night? Even for you, Raven. That's rich. That might be the worst idea in the history of the universe.
Shut up, man. Who asked you?
Now, how about you shut up?
Guys! Do we really have to argue about everything? Look, nobody's gonna burn anything. Least of all the damn fuselage. So the flare gun? Let's hold off until we're really desperate.
You must have a funny definition of really desperate. Me, I put it a notch or two below totally screwed.
Hey.
What's the food situation like, Sarah?
We have one energy bar left.
Great. Can I have my morsel now, or do I have to wait?
You shut up, Raven. We're all tired of your bitching and moaning.
Seriously, man. We're all starving here.
That's my point exactly. Every day we sit here and do nothing. We grow weaker and weaker. We should have left 2 days ago.
You know, why don't you just leave? Nobody's stopping you.
Well, hiking out of the Himalayas by myself wasn't exactly what I had in mind, princess.
Look, we're all frustrated here, all right? We're freezing to death out here. We're starving. Anyone ever leaves never comes back. Sarah thinks she's a freaking monster. Sorry.
Look, guys. I think we gotta acknowledge at this point that the help may not be coming. You know, not in time for it to make a difference anyway.
It's too soon to know that for sure. Assuming someone is looking for us, leaving the fuselage now would be completely counterproductive. I mean, we have to give them the chance to find us before we just give up.
All I'm saying is, we may not have the strength to do anything about it by then. Unless...
Unless what?
Do I really have to be the one to say what everybody else is already thinking? There is a food source here, whether we want to acknowledge it or not.
Absolutely not. That is not an option.
We ain't there yet, Raven. Not even close.
Give it a day or two.
Look, guys, not that I'm promoting that idea, but we're used to eating like, what, 5,000 calories a day? You know, as athletes, this is affecting us more than it would most.
I cannot believe we're still talking about this.
We're not. Rice, didn't you say there were rodents up here?
Yeah. Marmots. Basically squirrels, sometimes bigger.
Okay. So if we're basically talking about a squirrel, I'm assuming the best place to find one would be in that wooded area over there, right?
Yeah, well, the bad news is they tend to hibernate around this time. But yeah, that's where I'd start looking.
All right, then. Look, I'm asking you guys to trust me on this. Hiking out of here ourselves, or doing the other thing, those are last resorts. I say we give the rescuers the time they need to find us. At least another day or two. Meanwhile, I'm gonna kill me some Himalayan squirrel. Okay, got your classic trap here. Sort of. Got a chunk of energy bar. Piece of luggage. Stick on a rope.
Really?
What, no good?
Eh,